part of something larger than ourselves, a new world order.
Here we are, YouTube, once again.
Hello.
Part 3, the follow-up to the council corruption. But the thing is, something happened once we'd taken this evidence, this paperwork to the police station.
That's why it's taken so long to get back.
There's been a lot of aggro going on with what's been, happening within the whole hearing and things.
Basically, my wife said back off, and my kids, because of what had just gone on.
Yeah.
So we had a lot on our plate at the minute, but we'll explain now why and what happened.
Yep.
And then we'll continue with your little council.
With the council thing, aye.
Yeah.
Right, so at the end of the day, Kenny's family and life was nearly taken out by a truck driver.
Yeah.
Now, Kenny is a truck driving instructor, so he knows quite a bit about the law. He knew this guy was breaking the law, so he basically went and had a word with his chap for driving so dangerously. If you can explain that, Kenny.
8th of October last year it happened, a month prior to when we released the video on the council.
Yeah.
So there was a month prior to it. Reported by my wife, the guy nearly killed us, and the guy was driving a defective truck. It was reported to the commissioner because of what I do. I reported him. We followed him into the yard. He assaulted me verbally, he assaulted me physically, and we didn't do anything because my wife was continually on the phone. Now, this was a complaint made by my wife against this guy for dangerous driving. All right.
Yeah.
It didn't get followed up. We didn't have any interviews. Nothing.
Yeah,
at all.
Nothing
came of it. It was just an allegation. He's made a knee-jerk reaction at the end of it. Whilst my wife was stood there on the phone, saying, "I'm going to get your husband done for assault," and she said nothing happened. And it's all on the transcript. I've got everything here now.
Yeah.
Basically, I had to go to court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is leading up to this video. Will show you the so-called bloody arrest. But in a nutshell, I represent myself. I destroyed them. I made the copper look stupid. The driver look stupid. And it was basically a smear. I reckon it was a smear.
Well, I think it was a smear to basically ruin your reputation as a driving instructor,
or shut me up.
Truck instructor.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a subliminal threat, almost like, back off because this is what we can do to you if you carry on pursuing the council, is what we assume has been happening due to the fact that the police had no warrant to go in the house. They had no, they had no paperwork whatsoever to show they just basically broke into Kenny's house, and illegally, in my opinion. But it is only my opinion.
Oh, we'll get to that bit. But we'll just put it out to people who know a bit more than us to say, look, what the hell's going on here? You know what I mean? Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
It's like anything. If you go against the establishment here, they're going to dig out some dirt on you and try and smear you, and that's exactly what they've bloody done. And I'd just like to point out that when I was arrested, and the custody sergeant, processed me and everything, I said nothing and everything else. We got locked up for 6 hours. At the end of it all, I got a phone call off an inspector to confirm who my name was, and I said Kenneth Thomas Williams. They arrested me under the name of Ken Williams, K Williams, KT Williams, everything else in block capitals, and it just happened to be, wait for it, Inspector Hairband McCartney himself. Just a coincidence, mate. Just a coincidence.
Inspector Hairband.
Just happened to be a coincidence, Inspector, didn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, let's show you the video on
which has all been reported to the IPCC as well, and I could have gotten this done as well. The magistrates actually said, do you want to push this video and make a further complaint? And I went, you know what, I'll just let yous decide how bad this is,
Anyway, let's have a look at what goes down.
Hello there, is it Ken Williams?
No.
Who are you?
PC Thompson from Durham Police Office.
No.
Is it Mr. Williams?
No.
Who are you? What's your name?
Who are you, sir?
Paul Cooper Down, CID, but look, speak with Mr. Williams, Ken Williams.
What's it about?
The incident at Aldi a couple of weeks ago.
Pause. A couple of weeks ago, Happened a month ago. No,
Yeah, it was over a month ago when it happened.
It was that serious. It happened a month ago. Yeah, and they're knocking on my door now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't forget, general public, this was 2 days after we'd been down to the police to report the council.
Ken Williams?
No.
No, I'm not.
Who are you? Are you the homeowner?
I'm nobody, mate. Yeah.
What do you mean, we're just asking you the home, are you Ken Williams? We need to speak with the Ken Williams.
I
Are you
don't-
Ken Williams?
No,
Okay. Are you the owner of that vehicle?
no,
So who are you?
I'm nobody. See you.
Right, okay.
Bye.
Excuse me.
No.
I believe you're Hang your hands off me, do not.
Hang on, officer.
I believe you
Hang on,
are Ken
officer.
Williams. Okay.
Can you rip
No.
off my land now, constable?
I believe you
Constable.
are Ken Williams.
Constable, you leave what you want. Paul, there you are. Andy,
Yeah,
I believe in Father Christmas.
I believe in fairies.
Can he do this? Can he do this? Can he just boot in your door?
Yeah.
As we'll find out as it continues. But I'm not Ken Williams. I'm Kenneth Thomas Williams, as
Yeah.
we explained. Right, so carry on, mate. You know.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Constable,
I
off
have
my
a
property.
power. I have a power
Constable.
to come into your property.
Constable.
I believe you
Constable,
are Ken
please,
Williams.
get
okay?
off my property.
I believe you are Ken Williams. Okay.
I believe.
Constable, to speak with a Ken Williams.
Constable,
Okay.
get
I
off my
believe.
land.
No, I won't. I have
off
a
my
power
land.
to be here.
Now, at this point here, you mentioned that the police officer stood behind had actually seen the video footage that your wife herself had taken and seen the video footage.
No,
of
he'd seen
Aldi.
he'd seen the CCTV footage from Aldi.
Yeah.
He's probably the only one that's seen it.
Yeah, so they actually know that Kenny has not
No.
broken any laws.
It's
and
an
here
opinion.
they are.
It's his opinion. That baldy behind him,
Yeah.
behind bloody Cooper there, Cooper man. That guy
Yeah.
there, it's his opinion. And like the magistrate said, or the circuit judge when I went for the hearing on the plea, turned around and said, I'm not interested in PC Thompson's opinion. What have you got? And when I went to the actual trial, I destroyed them. And I made him look bloody stupid, by the way.
Yeah. So in my eyes, it's all
It's
down
all the
to,
police. It's all the police, not the
wrecking the reputation
Yeah,
of
it's all-
yourself and wrecking your career. Because if he'd have been found guilty of this,
I couldn't be an instructor after that. That's ridiculous.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to be an instructor, which in
No.
turn would have ruined his whole life.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's crack on.
No, you don't.
I believe you are Ken Williams. If you refuse to tell me who you are, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will detain you.
Really?
Yes, I will.
Really? On my own property?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Constable,
I'm asking you again.
I'm asking you to get off my property now.
I'm asking you.
Get off my property now.
Are you Ken Williams?
Go away,
Don't
please.
the door,
Go
mate.
away.
Are you Ken Williams?
Seriously, Constable,
Are you
get
Ken
off
Williams?
my land.
I won't be asking you
Get
again.
off your land.
I will just arrest you because I believe you are Ken Williams.
I'm sorry,
We've come here
Constable.
to speak with you about an incident that's taken place. I believe you know what the incident's about. Your wife is being spoken to about it.
Yeah. So his wife, they're admitting right there.
My wife hasn't been spoken to about it at all. There was a PC Holland came round with a notebook and told her that there's an allegation of assault and how do you want things to play out, and she said I want them spoken to and dealt with. I even said as an instructor trainer I'll retrain him or whatever, you know what I mean? I don't want to
Yeah.
go through this.
Yeah.
And nothing more has been bloody done about it for a month.
Yeah.
Alright, so no statements, no one's talked to her about anything, alright? And the IPC know this because we've done a full report on it,
Yeah.
and that's going.
Right, let's crack on.
So it's lying.
Come here to speak with you politely and calmly.
And you just forced into my house.
Yes, I have. Because
Illegally.
No, I haven't.
Illegally.
Okay.
Constable,
You can
you're
believe
trespassing.
that. You can believe that.
You're trespassing.
I believe you can.
Have you a warrant to do this?
You don't need a warrant. If I believe.
Constable, get off my land
I-
now. Get off.
Ladies and gentlemen, does he need a warrant to do this?
Yeah,
I'd like to know that. You know,
Yeah,
has he
definitely.
got the power like Superman to do what he wants? Because he says I have the power like He-Man.
Yeah, but he hasn't actually said anything like under section blah blah blah.
No,
we
he
are
hasn't
now
said
into
anything. I
your
have.
house
Look,
because I have the power under
to do
section
this.
7.
Yeah, he just
He
says I
hasn't
have
got
the
that.
power. All right.
Yeah, I think thinks he's He-Man from Grayskull or something
That's right.
like that.
He's going to get a sword out.
Anyway, here we go.
Off my land. I'm sorry, no.
Mr. Williams.
No, 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 no. No, sorry, no. Get off me now.
Calm down.
I'm in.
So right. there you
Yeah.
go.
What happened there, matey, is both of them jumped on me.
Yeah.
They both dived on me on the stairs.
Yeah.
Now in his statement he actually says, well, we detained him by, he was resisting arrest. He was resisting arrest, honestly, they wrote that down. He's resisting arrest.
Yeah.
And we had to detain him by pinning to the floor, and he took hold of my tie and I told him to let go and all this absolute nonsense. And both of them just pinned me down. and the video camera went off, if it continued you would have seen a lot more than that actually. But
Yeah.
this next bit is where it gets quite stupid.
So
This is in the front room, and I said, look, I'll go down with you, mate. Not a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see all that.
Yeah.
Outrageous. You're outrageous. Who do you think you are? Honest to God, who do you think you are?
Mr. Williams, we've got a feeling about an incident, okay? I believe you're Ken Williams.
Right.
You refuse to tell us who you are. I believe you are him because you live at this address and I believe that's your vehicle. That's the vehicle involved in the incident. We have a power to come to your property to arrest you. We've come here to speak with you about the incident and to deal with it in the right manner. Okay?
That's what he says.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, but the way you're being obstructive, you're not being able to do that.
You forced your way into my house.
We'll explain why we've done that.
You can't do that.
Look,
Sorry, you can't.
We do. We can.
You can't.
Right.
You'll see no more.
So
they haven't explained why they have
Kenny,
the power.
they did. They said they have the power.
They have the power, but it didn't.
End of story, mate. I'm sorry, but
We have
you know,
explained why we've done that because we have the power.
we have the power. Yes.
Just listen to it, going, hey.
Let's crack on.
I've explained this to you, Andy. We have the power.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah.
We're certainly not here to argue with you. We can stand here arguing all day.
Well,
We're just going to break into your house.
We're just going to break into your house.
Okay. The reason for coming here is to request that you attend the police station with us to deal with that incident. Okay. That will be happening regardless.
Right, so at this point here, Ken, I'd just like to point out, they're saying to you, we would just like you to attend the police station. Right.
Can we request? We're
Yeah.
just requesting you come down
Yeah.
with us now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But if you want to come down or not, we'd rather you come down of your own accord.
Yeah.
Now,
Who would you like?
Ken Williams.
Okay. Right.
Hold it there.
You have some idea? I have Mr. Ken Williams. Do you want Mr. Ken Williams?
2396 LSR. For the QS check, please.
So, right.
At this point, they're doing a check to confirm who I am. I then get the birth certificate out and give it to PC Thompson and say,
Yeah.
there you go. If you want the Mr., whatever you want, but that's Kenneth Thomas Williams, all right? So I am Kenneth Thomas Williams, the man, all right? So now they do a police check and see what happens here on the date of birth. It's not my date of birth.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Let's have a listen now.
Then Mr. Ken Williams.
Number 11, Durham Constabulary.
So, if you want to do an interview or anything now,
So you're offering to do an interview in your house?
yeah, I'm offering. There's him reading my birth certificate.
Yep.
Are you Kenneth Williams?
No.
no.
What's your date of birth?
I don't have to give you any
What is your
information.
name? What's your name, please? Your date of birth?
You're just being arrested. It's simple. If you're being obstructive with us, we believe you are who we're looking for. We'll just arrest you.
Is your date of birth 16/6/69?
That's lovely, thank you. Mr. Williams, it's easy. There's two ways of playing it. We come here with the intention of politely speaking with you.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
To say, we need to speak to you about an incident, okay,
Yeah.
involving yourself and that vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay? Our intention is to speak with you on this down at Durham Police Station.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah? The options are you get arrested now for refusing to tell us who you are and refuse to come with us, or if you, what we want you to do is speak to us politely and calmly and agree to come down. We can do what we call a voluntary tender, which means you come down the station voluntarily, you dealt with today, now, and we will bring you straight back.
Right,
And we will bring you straight back. Voluntary attender.
No, I just want to put something there, because I've just picked up on something there, Kenny. He's saying that you are refusing to say who you are. You've just handed him a birth certificate, have you not?
Yeah.
Have you not just done that? You haven't,
Yeah,
have you? It's not
but
my
then he did a-
imagination,
he
he's
did a-
actually reading it.
Or whatever Q check or whatever.
Yeah,
on
he's
the
done a
address.
check,
And
yeah.
he's come up with the wrong date of birth.
Right.
And I've already given Thompson my date of birth and
Yeah.
everything on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
So, so, you know, you
Right.
can come down voluntary, Andy.
Yep, yep.
And yeah, all right then.
Yep, let's,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll crack on with this then and see what he has to say.
That's your two options. That's what we come for. We expect you. You've been obstructing the door. You're not refusing to do it.
You forced entry.
I know how to do that. That's fine.
Andy.
Yeah.
He has the power to do that.
Of course he does. He comes from Grayskull or somewhere like that, doesn't
I'm not hating about it. I don't know, okay? There's the two options you've got. We need to speak about the incident.
Yeah.
Okay? That will be happening today, either way. Either we'll arrest you for that incident, or we'll ask you, which we prefer to do, ask you to come down voluntarily, as a voluntary attendant.
It's voluntary now.
today.
Yeah. Well, it's voluntary now, so go ahead.
No, I'm
Go
asking,
ahead.
you're not listening. I'm asking you to attend the police station voluntarily.
Yeah.
If you refuse to do that, I will then arrest you and take you down to the police station.
Pause.
But I'd rather you...
So I will then. So I'll go down voluntarily.
At this point, man, he's giving you two choices. You either come down
Now.
voluntary, or he's going to arrest you. So let's see how we
become fine and agree to come down of your own accord
Yeah.
and get it sorted out. We need to interview you on this about an allegation made against you,
Yeah.
and it will be dealt with today. If you refuse to do that, you will be arrested.
I don't refuse.
I have the right to say nothing.
You
So
do, of course you do. You do. Are you refusing to voluntarily attend the police station?
I'm refusing to say nothing,
Okay.
but I'll come down.
Right.
Right, so Kenny, at this point here, did I just not hear you say you're going to go down anyway voluntary?
I'll say nothing.
Which means you're not
I'll
going to be
come
arrested,
down.
don't you?
Yeah.
Because he said you're either going to be arrested or you come
You
down
can voluntarily come down, or we will arrest you. So what do you want to do?
Right.
I'll come down.
We've
Yeah,
got
but
it.
I'll say nothing.
We've got it.
Da-da.
We've got it.
PC Cooper.
We've got it here. So he's not to be arrested, as according to what he said earlier on. Let's
No.
play it
That's
on.
fine. You can come down and say nothing. That's fine. You have the right to say that. I mean, do you know the police caution? First place, you don't have to say anything, and that's what it is.
Yeah. I don't have to say anything to you.
Right, okay. Right, the time is 10:20. You're going to be arrested now on suspicion of a common assault, and I'm going to...
Wicked. So
Unbelievable.
So what the hell's that all about?
Yeah. You're going to be arrested anyway, even though you've just said that you're
I've
going
just
to
said I'll come down, but
voluntary.
I don't have to say anything. Yeah, you know you're right. Well, you know you have the right to say. Yeah. Well, I'm going to arrest you. What the what?
That's unbelievable, isn't it? It's absolutely unbelievable. They've just give you two choices and they just took that choice away from you anyway.
Yeah, go on.
That's playing on.
That is, you do not have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioning something which is later on in court, and anything you do say may be given evidence. Okay? You don't have to say anything at all. That's your legal right to do so. Do you understand that?
No, I don't understand anything, Constable. I don't stand under anything.
Okay. Would you like me to explain that for you?
No, I don't stand under anybody, Constable.
That's right. Okay.
So what you're saying there, under a verbal agreement, you don't understand what they're saying, because
No.
if you say you are understanding what they're saying,
I stand under
then
you. Do you stand under me? No,
Yeah.
I don't stand under anybody, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So no, I don't contract with you, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
No.
that's just a little pointer for people in the future when they hear
Don't
it.
say
Never-
yes to anything like that. Well, don't talk to them, basically. They're pathetic. Go on.
Right.
So I will come down in my own time in a minute. Yeah.
Well, you won't be you're under arrest. You was coming down now.
Who's under arrest?
You are. Just arrested you.
Who?
Cautioned you.
Who is?
You are.
Who is?
You, who I believe to be Kenneth Williams.
Mr. Williams, are you okay?
Eh?
Are you suffering from anything medically?
No.
No.
So at this point here, the police have basically just lied to you, haven't they? There, that is an outright lie. You're going to come down,
You come down
or we're
voluntarily.
going to arrest you.
We're gonna
And
arrest
then when you say that you're going to go down voluntary, they then arrest you anyway. But they con you, because they say to you, "Do you understand what it's all about?" You say no, and then they go through the whole procedure of arresting you anyway, which they said that they were doing. Because
Yeah.
so the police are outright now lying.
Lying to me.
Let's play it on. Let's finish it off.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Do you need to lock your doors, sort your dogs out?
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
But I just left my house wide open. The fact that he's just ran into my house is just disgusting. No, it is disgusting. Go on. Did you hear him there? I explained why we done that. At no point did any of them officers explain why they done that,
Yeah.
other than Grayskull.
You got the birth certificate?
Yes, do you want to take that?
No, you keep that if you want. That's all you get, so...
Move that picture.
I'll be recording this as well. Just to let you know.
So anyway, there you have it. They've now arrested him, they've lied to him, they've conned him. So Kenny, can you tell us a bit about the court case and what happened at the end of the court case?
I'll tell you what happened there. They arrested me, they got my birth certificate and they processed everything, and they're still charged under the name of Kay Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
so
it went to the trial. It went to the hearing, and the hearing was circuit judge, and the circuit judge said, "Do you plead guilty, not guilty?" I went, "Not guilty." I represented myself, by the way, which everyone should do because the solicitors are nothing but money-making scumbags, and they all work together, right? So the CPS turn up on the day, or any magistrates who are a duty solicitor, and they just fly on the seat of the pants. They go, "Right, what have we got today then? Oh, we got this one. We represent him, right? Okay," and that's all they do, right? At no point did the CPS get the video evidence, which I had. And the stills, they had nothing. The judge turned around and said, "Why am I sat here on a not guilty plea?" When they had the paperwork in front of them expecting a guilty plea and a fine already produced. Honest to God, that's how stupid. It was already pre-done and dusted by the police.
Yeah.
All right, it was just a procedure.
Yeah.
So I went to trial. I did an expert witness. I'd actually reported them to the Transport Commissioner. For compliance issues, etc. I had a full expert witness account of what happened.
Yeah.
I destroyed Thompson, the copper, who lied to me, who lied during the arrest as well, who said that I said in court what was my name given. He said Ken Williams. It wasn't. It was Kenneth Thomas Williams. I gave him my birth certificate. I actually said in the court, "That's my name, isn't it?" And the clerk actually had to re-amend it. I could have walked out the court then at the beginning because you've got the wrong name. I'm afraid you've got the wrong bloody person. There are 2 people with my name within a 20-mile radius of this place.
What was the conclusion at the end of the actual court case then? You got
Acquitted. And pull up this picture, right? Now remember, this is an allegation of assault, alright? Now we're going to show you a picture now. This is just one little still of the whole account, right? Remember how I said the guy assaulted me?
Yeah.
Now this is PC Thompson's opinion, alright? No one else's. This is the police pushing this, alright? Not the CPS, because it hasn't gone to the CPS.
Yeah.
Look at this still, and this was showed in court.
There you go. And you can clearly see this man's arm here going to punch Kenneth.
Knock me out. And there's my wife. There's my wife.
There's his wife actually filming it, on the phone to the police, reporting the incident. Kenneth, why did you get up there in the first place?
To tell him to put his handbrake on.
Yeah.
And to tell him to stop the vehicle and we'll have a little chat, because...
And he also had the back doors open.
Back doors wide open.
Stuff flying about.
Insecure load under the 1984, I think, 1984 Construction Act. Broke his own defect report procedures, driving a truck on the highway, which is a defect. Should have got kicked. Well, it was kicked out. I destroyed it. Absolutely.
Anyway, there you go, YouTube. And my personal conclusion is, you can't trust the police these days. You can't trust them.
I have no trust at all in them. They're pathetic little bee workers or whatever. They're more interested in their money and their pension, and I'm fed up with them. They've got no respect for any of them. I'm sorry.
Anyway, YouTube, from this video we're going to be bringing out number 4, the conclusional part of what's gone on with the council. We had to put this one before that though, because this is what happened in between while we were working on the 3rd video for the council corruption. This came into play, which took over the whole thing. You know, Kenny could have lost his whole career through it, for the police basically trying to stitch him up. It goes to show you, general public, that the council are working with the police, and the police are backing up the corrupt council.
Absolutely.
The next video we're about to put out on air is going to shock everybody. It's really going to blow it all out of the water. Anyway, easy life YouTube, over and out till next time.
Peace y'all.
Easy life y'all. Bye.
Bye.